Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In our last video, we were discussing the importance of ikhlas, of sincerity. In this video, we want to discuss one quality or practice that will help develop the quality of ikhlas, which is muhasaba, self reckoning. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, يَوْمَئِذٍ يَصْدُرُ النَّاسُ أَشْتَاتًا لِيَرَوْا أَعْمَالَهُم فَمَنْ يَعْمَلْ مِثْقَالَ ذَرَّةٍ خَيْرًا يَرَهُ وَمَنْ يَعْمَلْ مِثْقَالَ ذَرَّةٍ شَرًّا يَرَهُ. That day the people will depart separated into categories to be shown the result of their deeds. So whoever does an atom's weight of good will see it, and whoever does an atom's weight of evil will see it. On the day of judgment, all our deeds will be present. Whatever good we did, even the most small good, we will be able to see it, and whatever evil we did, even the smallest, we will be able to see it. And therefore, we need to be conscious of the fact of whatever actions we do and constantly monitor ourselves. We are reminded of this fact in Surah Fatiha, where we say that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Maliki Yawmiddin, that He is the master of the day of judgment. And the word we use for day of judgment here, deen, linguistically comes from also the word dain, which is debt. And the idea is that on that day, all debts will be paid, that no injustice will be left unanswered for. Everything that we do will be called into reckoning on that day. And of course, injustice is not only when we think of doing injustice to others, but when we sin, we're doing injustice to our souls. And that's why the Prophet ﷺ warned, إِيَّكُمْ مُحَقَّرَاتِ الذُّنُوبِ, beware of minor sins. Minor sins, we shouldn't just ignore them, but we should be conscious of them. Because if we ignore them and we let them pile up, they can head to spiritual destruction. It's like, you have a twig and you put it to the ground, and you put another twig and you keep adding twigs and you just ignore it. And one day you light a fire and a huge fire comes out because you had so many tiny twigs pile up. And that's the nature of small sins. If you let them pile up without making tawbah, without doing self-reckoning and try to rectify yourself, then eventually they will darken the heart and lead to spiritual destruction. So this is something that we need to be conscious of. In our next video, we'll be discussing an important advice given by an early Muslim on how to develop that quality of muhasaba, inshallah. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.